Sir, in this particular environmental protection is possible with the help of proper education to the younger generation. In this respect, the topic environmental education, human steps towards saving earth and humanity, give all of us a understanding of environmental education for humanity and its existence in this universe. I am very sure today's resource person, Dr. Gilmore, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, delivering all required information and knowledge to strengthen environmental sustainability and protection. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to our national webinar. First of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our principal, Dr. A. Gunasegaran, Government College of Education, for the support and guidance to organize this national webinar. A hearty welcome, sir. Next, I would extend a hearty welcome to all my colleagues on behalf of this webinar. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the participants who will going to participate in this national webinar. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Bharati, the coordinator of this national webinar program. It is my great pleasure to welcome and introduce today's resource person, Dr. Jinil Mohan, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Nesaman Memorial Christian College, Marthandam, Kanyakumari. He has secured his doctorate degree from Manonmani Sundaranath University, Tirunelveli. He has more than 10 years of teaching experience, both in PG and research level. He has acted as a resource person in number of national and international seminars and conferences. He has developed course material in chemistry for MOOC courses. He has conducted many FPT programs in the field of chemistry, environmental sciences, and other developmental science programs in this pandemic period. He has published a number of articles and research papers in national and international journals with high impact factors. He is presently acting as an editorial board member of different national and international journals. He is one of the chemistry project evaluated for different courses all over India. He has completed more than 5 research projects and he has completed more research students in his support for the production of more valuable articles also. In this juncture, I would like to welcome our resource person, behalf of Government College of Education, Pudukkottai. Now I request our principal to share some ideas about this webinar. Sir, principal sir. Sir, principal sir. Now I request our resource person, Jinmal, to take this section, sir. Sir, Jinmal, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Thank you.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Audible, sir.
Audible, sir. You are audible, sir.
So, okay.
Yes,
fine.
sir. You are audible.
So let me thank Dr. T. Ravichandran for that elaborate explanation, brief explanation about me. But the principal is available?
Sir, you may continue, sir. Sir. At the last, finally, okay.
So let me thank the organizers, the patron, Dr. A. Gunasegaran, principal of the college, Government of Tamil Nadu, and co-patron, Dr. M. Anbichilian, associate professor, and coordinator, Mr. M. Bharati, for giving me this opportunity. And warm thanks to Dr. T. Ravichandran for introducing me to this webinar. I thank you for this great opportunity to render a talk on environment to the education category. This is a first talk I am giving in the side of education. I have gone through science and technology a lot, but this is the first time giving in an education platform. Anyway, I thank the organizers for giving me this great opportunity. So now, dear participants, I am sharing my presentation. You can just pin that screen to your window so that you will be able to view what I am presenting. I'm sure everyone are able to see my screen. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Environment education, human step towards saving Earth and humanity. National webinar organized by the Department of Education, Biological Sciences, Government of College Education, Pudukottai, Tamil Nadu. Moving towards, well, before we move inside the environment education, let us see what is our environment. Environment is everything that is around us. When we consider ourselves as a system, the environment is our surrounding. This environment plays an important role in the healthy living of human beings and all the other organisms present. Our environment is the only home that we have, that we humans have. All the air we take, all the food we have, and all the other needs we undertake all through our lifespan is being provided by our environment. This environment, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. You are audible.
Audible, sir.
Okay,
thank
continue. You are audible.
This environment is the life support system for our humanity, and it is what all depends on the well-being of all the environmental factors. Our life support system depends on all the environmental factors around us. The environment, or the Mother Earth, plays an important role in regulating the air and climate. So when we people strive to try few systems to regulate the air and climate, the earth itself has its own methods. It is a source of natural beauty. Of course, anyone having vision, or anyone who has his eyes open can see the beauty of the nature. Earth is necessary, or our environment is necessary for proper physical and mental health of every organization, including the humans. I'm sure you people all know the components of our environment: lithosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. I'm sure most of them will be biological students, and even anyone who has studied their science until 10th standard will know the components of the earth and all the categories available. I'll just skip this. You can see the various categories of components of environment: animals, birds, plants, trees, buildings, etc. All the categories. Moving on to environment education. Environmental education enables learners to develop a structure of knowledge about the world and seek knowledge that they can use and develop throughout their lives. Environmental education empowers learners by enabling them to participate in sustainable future. Thus, the foundation for lifelong learning is laid by environmental education, of course. Again, this is a definition from Google, which I got it yesterday. Environmental education is a process that allows individuals to explore environmental issues, engage and take action to improve the environment. As a result, individuals develop a deeper understanding of environmental issues and have the skills to make informed and responsible decisions. What are the components of environmental education? I'm sure most of the education people science related ones will know this. Awareness and sensitivity to the environment and environmental challenges created. Knowledge and understanding of the environment and environmental challenges. Attitudes of concern for the environment and motivation to improve or maintain environmental quality. Skills to identify and help resolve environmental challenges and issues. Participation in activities that lead to the resolution of environmental challenges. Environmental education does not advocate a particular viewpoint or course of action. Rather, environmental education teaches individuals how to weigh various sides of an issue through critical thinking, and it enhances their own problem solving and decision making skills. Study creates awareness among the people to know about various renewable and non-renewable resources of the region, endowment of potential, patterns of utilization, and the balance of various resources available for future used in the state of a country or those analyzed in the study. Environmental education provides the knowledge about ecological systems and the cause and effects of the relationships. It provides necessary information about biodiversity, richness, the potential dangers, animals. Participants, please switch off your audios so that any sort of distraction will not affect the participants hearing my talk. Thank you. The study enables one to understand the causes and consequences due to the natural and induced disasters happening in and around us. In this way, we can know a lot of scope and components which can be explained more. Okay. Moving to the meaning of environment. Environment is derived from the French word environner, which means encircle or surrounding. Environment is a complex of many variables which surround man as well as the living organisms. Environmental education describes the interrelationships among organisms, the environment, and all the factors which influence life on Earth, including atmosphere, conditions, food chains, etc. The water cycle, all those things. It is a basic science about our Earth and its daily activities, and therefore the science or this science is important for everyone. This science, that is environmental science or environmental studies, is important for everyone. Need for environmental education. We are in a very verge or almost at the doorstep of a very tough situation we are going to face. I'm sure a few of my illustrations in the upcoming slides will give you a clear picture of our immediate need of environmental education. The need, hence, the rationales for environmental education arise as a result of the following. Environment is the basis of all life, and therefore it deserves proper care and management. If an environment is threatened on a continuous basis, like as it is going on now, numerous problems which would constitute a danger to human existence would occur. We are even last week we faced such a consequence. The environment is part of our cultural heritage which should be handed down to the prosperity. Some resources of the environment are not easily replaceable. That's true. Some cannot be replaced, and those should be managed on a sustainable basis to prevent the extinction of certain components of the environment, such as plants and animals. In the case of losing any of the species, the effect of that species on the human cycle, or the food cycle, or the environmental cycle will be affected. You people all know, shortage of one enzyme in human body will have its effect on its activity. Similar case, all the species are part of the human or the food cycle or the environmental cycle, so that each and every species are important. There is need to enhance the sanity and the aesthetic quality of our environment in order to promote healthy living. Of course, the environment is part of nature and it needs to be preserved for its own sake. So moving from need of the environment's education, we are moving to the environment services. What are the things our environment gives us? Fresh water. We all know the need for water to all the organisms, all the living and non-living things in this world. So the environment provides us such an excellent pure water service. Pollination. And I'll add the next point also, seed dispersal. Pollination and seed dispersal, they work hand in hand. And the environment, by using all its factors, all its means of transport, by animals, by air, by water, by fishes, and all other methods, this pollination and seed dispersal happens. Insects, especially honeybees. So if both pollination and seed dispersal is not there, if pollination is not there, no food. If seed dispersal is not there, forests will be evacuated. New plants will not be, actually plants cannot be transported from one place to another by the insects. So pollination and seed dispersal, a key component of the environmental services given to us by the environment. Pest control. We people try many methods for controlling the pest. The environment itself has its own methods controlling the pests. Soil health. The environment has its own methods of maintaining the health of the soil. Actually, what we did is, our forefathers, they maintained the balance. What we did to this soil health is, we changed the cycle and the soil health got damaged. Medicine. As Tamilians, as the Dravidians, we know the importance of medicine from the environments. Our forefathers have been using most of the medicines from the nature for most of their illness. May it be fever, cough. That is what we are using now, Kavasura Kudinir. This is a small example, and based on few of the literatures, I could see the naturally available medicines have been used yet. So we have 99% more to go. I fear most of the medicines, they go unnoticed. Actually, at the time of talking about this thing, I give a small example. Each and every landmark, say it is Kanyakumari district, Tirunelveli, each and every district or each and every region has its own set of plantations. For example, our place is famous for jackfruit, bananas, mango trees. I am talking about not the hybrid varieties, I am talking about normal varieties. And each each and one natural defaults in the sense our area is covered with a lot of radiation, but based on the publications in chemistry, few chemicals are available in jackfruit, not varican, in coolant. Maybe people avoid that cooler chakai, but in that jackfruit variety, few ingredients are there which are good for radiations, which kill the free radicals available in the human body. So based on the God's creation, each and every region has its own medicines. The thing is, we people go try the food as we people try the food of other regions, we are not aware of the importance of the food in our regions. Fisheries. Environment provides this. Fisheries is a key source of income for 23% of people all over the world. So fisheries is also an important asset given to us by the environment. Biodiversity and wildlife abundance. Yes, the diversity, the dispersion of plants and animals. I am sure biological people hearing this know well than me in this heading. Climate